falling in love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you walk so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's a pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had. better off as friends. I wanna stay here and roam. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and roam. This summer has got me torn. Oh, I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to play again. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I wanna stay here and roam. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and roam. This summer has got me torn. Oh. When I first saw you, girl, I felt your smile. When I first saw you, girl, I lost my mind. Something happened inside. When I first met you, baby, I realized. When I first met you, girl, I realized that things happen sometimes. I want you to be mine, to be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears. First time I kiss your lips, baby, I was petrified. First time I kiss you, girl, I was.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Gabriel Hughes. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. The 1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. And he takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Batting third, right fielder,
This is J.J. Bleday. And the 1-0. Way high. Down. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Bunts it in the air. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boo, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Eugenio Suarez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
The 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Lifted in the air, right field. 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder T.J. Friedl.
Now here is T.J. Friedl. Takes low for ball 1. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That one a little bit high, and now 3-1. Two down, nobody on, and now it's filled up. The sliding play at short, fires to first, and they cut the out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies nothing. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Cincinnati, Brady Singer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
In the dirt, ball 1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it into the second deck, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's in there. That's strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Brig. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Digging in, Hunter Goodman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Oh.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Next offering upstairs. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Carroll. And the 1-0. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Four home runs in the first inning, and we're level. It's 4-4.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you look for to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They've hit another. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Troy Johnston will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. So he blasts one out the other way. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that's foul. Up, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting ninth, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
2 down, bases empty. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He'll do it himself. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. Back here at Coors Field. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. This one in the air center field. McCarthy has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, third baseman Brian Hayes.
In the air center field. McCarthy under it. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball 1.
De La Cruz playing up the middle at short. 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-1. Upstairs. The 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. McCarthy going back on it. And brings it in at the wall. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 6 and the Reds 4. Back here in Denver, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Now the 0-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 2-1. Just missed. The 3-1 is on the way. That one sizzling out its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Here's the 0-2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-4.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. Grounded out his first time up. Center field. Stewart under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman T.J. Rumfield.
2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Two one now. And that one upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And get an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out. Runner at second. Kyle Carroll's the next to hit. In there for strike 1. And at second. Fastball for a strike. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2.
Ball that side.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they end up with a runner at third.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Runner at third, 2 away.
0-1.
Fastball is outside. The 2-1 is high. And he swings through that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 8-4. All set for the start of the inning. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on! Let's go, Gabriel.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-5.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Way high with that one. And the count is 3-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one in the air center field. McCarthy settles under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Spencer
Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. Another homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-7.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. Flied to right his first time. Puts a bunt down. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder TJ Friedel.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. Hey. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one misses. Ball 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tosses to first. Third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-7. That's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-7.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Steer. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control of your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Trying to move him over here. Picks it up with the bare hand, and that's a great play for the out.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
And now, Mickey Moniak.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Moniak coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. He's already homered here in this one. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 11 and the Reds 7. Back here at Coors Field. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo.
Edwin Arroyo.
Ball. Down.
1-0.
That's ball 2.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. He muscles that one out of here. And they close the gap. It's 11-8. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Out towards right center field. McCarthy should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, Gabriel.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Sal Stewart.
In the air out to center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder J.J. Bleday.
Now it's the right fielder, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom 4, Kyle Caros digging in for the Rockies.
Kyle Caros.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the... Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-10. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Troy Johnston. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Off the base of the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And he lays one down the left side, and that goes foul. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tovar in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Puts a bunt down. Steer. There for the out. Run comes in and a safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. We've played 4. The Rockies out front here, 14-10. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. and they inch closer. It's 14-11.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gabriel Hughes gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Juan Mejia takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So a man at first, and the batter now, TJ Friedel. He's grounded out a couple of times. Now this one gets away from the catcher, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. In the dirt. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's out to center field. McCarthy on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Now batting Brian Hayes.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In there for strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Two on, one out. And he pumps it a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Puts a bunt down. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Sal Stewart.
First and second, 2 outs. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that bunted towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering way upstairs. That one missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. A bunt, and it's popped up. Gets it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies out front, 14-12. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
And it looks like trouble. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Puts a bunt down. Arroyo. There for the out. Run comes into the safety squeeze. And now the first baseman. This one spoked, could be trouble. Round second, taken for third. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 5 innings complete. The Rockies on top here, 15-12. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Spencer Steer now at the plate.
First baseman Spencer Steer.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. McCarthy on the move. He's got it. One pitch and one out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Let's go, Rockies. You can do it.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. Gone! Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 15-13.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One down. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. They've hit another. And we have a tie ball game. It's 15-all. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Brian Hayes. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's down.
Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
Two and one now. That one is upstairs. Ellie De La Cruz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. And we are deadlocked at 15 all. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the sixth.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 16 to 15.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Here's the left fielder, Troy Johnston. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Bunts it in the air. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder Tyler Freeman.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Up next for the Rockies, shortstop
Runner on at first with 1
Tovar.
gone. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. In the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he pops up the bunt. 2 down.
Next for
and
the
here's a look at
Rockies,
how he's using his pitches in this one.
Mickey Moniak.
2 aboard, 2 outs. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 19-15.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Bunts it towards the mound. Fires over to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball 2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 19-16.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Puts a bunt down, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit, right side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now, J.J. Bleday. The 1-0. And another ball. Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ball one. Ball. Hey!
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Brings it in. And that'll do it.
Leading off.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 7. He flushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape-measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just lost that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Steer takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Kyle Carroll.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brady Singer done for the day, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
New pitcher now,
number
Hunter
21,
Green.
Hunter
He's pitching
Green.
on 2 days rest. In the air, right field. Lede under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
This is Willie Castro. He's been a great free agent sign.
We've heard a lot of loud contact in this one. A few have turned into hits, but that wasn't the case in the last at bat. They want to keep hitting the ball hard just like that.
Bunts it in the air, and that'll do it. The Rockies have the lead 19-16. Back here in Denver, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late on that fastball. Zach bunt towards third. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Edwin Arroyo.
And a sac bunt here. Zips it across, 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Stevenson around third. In comes the run from second.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one.
Shortstop.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Elliott, second for 1. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Bases empty after the double play. Ezequiel Tovar digs in now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The Rockies have the advantage, 19-17. Back here in Denver, in now for the Reds, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Trying to move him over here. Castro flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So now with one away and a man at second, Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a bouncer. Tovar on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Bunted back towards the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right. Balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.
High-scoring ball game in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shamley. Thanks for joining us.